What on earth is happening to Bishop Robert Barron, and is proximity to power changing him? Last week, Barron said he hates the tribalism of online Catholicism, the scapegoating, the factions, the us versus them mentality. Fair enough. But over the past year, he has repeatedly attacked well-meaning Democrats, praised deeply flawed Republican leaders, dismissed critics as the extreme Catholic left, and now seems frustrated that many Catholics are pointing out what looks like an obvious contradiction. And honestly, that's what's caught my attention. Because 15 years ago, Father Robert Barron looked at American military intervention in Libya and asked the question that sounded exactly like what you would expect from a Catholic priest. Why in God's name are we entering a third war in the Middle East? That is not a partisan question. It's a moral question. It is the kind of question Christians are supposed to ask when governments exercise power, regardless of which party is in charge. But today, critics are asking why that same urgency seems harder to find when the people wielding power are leaders Barron appears comfortable standing beside. Why he seems to be explaining away Pope Leo's condemnations of war. Why he appears to be softening and mischaracterizing Pope Leo's encyclical. And maybe that is the real issue here. Not Bishop Barron, but power. One of the great spiritual dangers is not losing your faith. It's getting so close to power that you slowly lose your willingness to challenge it. American bishops have had no problem confronting Democratic administrations. And to be fair, some bishops are doing some incredibly heavy lifting right now. But Bishop Barron, one of the most visible Catholic voices in the country, has started to sound strangely gentle around the powerful people he once might have challenged. Scripture is full of prophets who confronted kings. Nathan confronted David. Elijah confronted Ahab. John the Baptist confronted Herod. The job of religious leader is not to make powerful people comfortable. It is to make power answer big moral questions. And that is why this story matters. Because every prophet sounds brave when they are far from the throne. The real test comes when the king starts returning their phone calls. If you are tired of watching Christianity get tangled up with politics and power, I wrote a free ebook called When Everything Feels Like Too Much. You will find it at the link in my bio. It is a gift to you. God bless you and thank you for being here.